Today's point is entrepreneurial skills. So first one, what is an entrepreneur? So it is a business person, a person who set up a business or businesses taking on financial risk in the hope of profit. So it is called as an entrepreneur. So let us first point, let us see that is identify various types of business activities. So first see what is a business. So business activities are those which are concerned with seek to meet the needs of customers by providing product or services that they require. So product means it is a physical products, and services means the services which are provided for user, which are intangible. So let us see uh, three sectors of economy. So first one is a primary, next one is a secondary, and third one is a final. So primary means it is the first stage which involves extracting a raw material. Secondary, the secondary sector is where the raw material are manufactured into finished product. And the third one, final, the final sector is tertiary, where a service is provided for the customer. So all businesses have one or more objective, which will vary depending on the size and situation of the business. Typical objective of business might include maximizing profit, growth, survival, or providing a service. It maybe depends on if the business is in the private sector or the public sector. So let us see about types of business activities. So in that, first one is a service business, second one is a manufacturing business, third one is a hybrid business. So the name itself indicate that what type of businesses are there. So service means a service business revolves around the idea of company providing its customers with intangible goods, and intangible goods is sometimes that does not have a physical form or nature, like transportation, consultation, repair, and professional services from lawyers, uh, saloons, doctors, repair shop, banks, shoes, education, transporting, entertainment, media, hospitality, medicine, financial and analyst, accountant, etc. So these are comes under service businesses. Then manufacturing businesses, it is the making of good by hand or machines that upon completion of business sales to a customer. So for example, computer and electronic manufacturer, car, truck and vans manufacturer, shoe and clothes manufacturer, a canned goods manufacturer, soda or beverage manufacturer, etc. And the next one is a hybrid business. A hybrid business is a type of business operations that functions with the use of multiple means of reaching client. One of the benefits that hybrid businesses offer their clients is a increased convenience for the completion of transactions. The customer is no longer required to travel a long distance or go through a tedious process in order to make payments, because such businesses have already set up an online payment system. Today, e-commerce, which brings the marketplace to people's home, is an important part of the many large businesses. Then the section 3, types of business found in community. So there are, first one is a sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is a business that is owned by a single person. It is among the easiest kind of business to start because it does not take a lot of paperwork to become a sole proprietorship. So it is not a legal entity. It simply refers to a natural person who owns the business and is personally responsible for all its debits. Then the partnership. A partnership is the business uh, that is formed by two or more person who agree to contribute money, labor or skill to a businesses. Each partner share the profit, losses and the management of the business, and each partner is personally and equally liable for debts of the partnership. So there are other types of partnerships like limited partnership, general partnership, limited liabilities partnership. So let us see one by one. Limited partnership. A limited partnership is composed of one or more general partners and one or more limited partners. The general partners manage the business and share fully its profit and losses. Limited partners share in the profit of the businesses, but their losses are limited to the extent of their investment. Limited liabilities companies, that is a LLC. A limited liabilities companies is formed by one or more individuals or entities through a special written agreement. The agreement details the organizations of LLC, including provision for management, uh, assignability of interest, and the distribution of profit and loss. The LLC is often described as a hybrid business form, much like a sole partnership or partnership. Your business earnings can be reported on your personal tax returns, and you have a lot of freedom on how your business is run. So it comes under limited liability companies. Then the corporation. So the term corporation is termed as the local government body in charge of borrow. A corporation is a business entity that is owned by its shareholders who elect a board of directors to oversee the organization's activities. So the cooperation businesses are of two types. One is a private cooperation and the public cooperation. Private corporation and the public corporation. So a private corporation is a term often used to describe a small corporation in which stock is issued to a limited number of shareholders and is not available to the public. In most small private corporations, the shareholders are actively involved in the business and also serves as a officers and directors of a company. For example, Reliance Industries Limited, Tata Consultancy Services, Infosys Technologies Limited, Wipro Limited, Bharti Tele Ventures Limited, ITC Limited, Hindustan Unilever Limited, ICICI Bank Limited, etc. So these are comes under private corporation. And in case of public is the one that is authorized to sell its stock to the public. Most public corporations start as a private enterprise, perhaps as a vision of a single individual. Usually only companies with substantial revenue and a large number of shareholders can afford the cost to go public and comply with many regulations imposed on public companies by the securities law and other government regulations. So in case of corporations, there are two types: private corporation and public corporation. In case of private, the shares are only shared to the limited people, but in case of public, the shares are available for anyone, and the rules and regulations are more in case of public corporation. So the key difference between private and public corporation are: in private corporation, the stock is issued to limited number of shareholders and is not available to the public. But in the public corporation is one that is authorized to sell its stock to the public. A private corporation restricts the rights to transfer its share, if any, but a public corporation does not restrict a transfer of shares. As a private corporation's ownership is private, it does not need to meet the strict securities and exchange commissions. Then the next point is to demonstrate the knowledge of distinguished characteristics of entrepreneurship. So we know that entrepreneur, or you can call as a business person, is a person who set up a business or businesses taking on financial risk in the hope of profit. Entrepreneurship is the process of starting a business or startup company or other organization by an individual or group of individuals under the considerable person and financial risk in the business life cycle. So here we are going to see about entrepreneurship and what is the entrepreneur. So first one, entrepreneurship versus employee. It is really hard to say whether being a entrepreneur or an employee is better for a person. Some people are meant to become entrepreneur and they find personal fulfillment, happiness and success with their own business. Some, however, are destined to work as employees like wages, with a few rising of the top of their corporation. The following point shows some advantages and disadvantages considering both entrepreneurship and employee. Advantages of entrepreneurship or self-employment: you can set your own hours, more opportunities to earn money, don't need educational degree or certificates, you are you are your own boss and can make your decisions. You do the work you like. Business expansion is always possible. Then disadvantages: as a self-employment, you have to work hard and many hours each day to make any money. Business income may vary, but business expenses are more constant. You usually need capital or investment to get started. Responsibilities for business success is stressful, most of times socially isolated. Advantages of wage employees: you receive wages on a regular basis. You can have opportunities for promotion. You can develop social contact with co-workers. It is a less stressful, where you can leave your work behind at the end of the day. Disadvantages of wage employees: you cannot set up your own schedule. Your work hours may not be convenient for you. You have no control over work conditions. You have limited opportunities to make decisions. So now second one is to entrepreneurship development. So here you can see that, so entrepreneurship development means to develop entrepreneurs. It is a program meant to develop entrepreneurial abilities among the people, like employability skill, managerial skill, communication and social skill. In other words, it refers to inclusion, development and polishing of entrepreneurial skills into person needed to establish and successfully run his or her enterprise. Thus, the concept of entrepreneurship develop program involves equipping a person with the required skills and knowledge needed for starting and running the enterprise. For emerging entrepreneurs, entrepreneurship development training is necessary. So, it development is also concerned with the study of entrepreneur behavior, the dynamics of business setup, development and expansion of the enterprise. So it is about entrepreneurship development. Next one, characteristics of entrepreneurship. So let us see, there are listed characteristics are: acceptance of risk or failure. So when you want to become a good businessman or a good entrepreneurship, so you need to have these qualities: acceptance of risk or failure. Related to innovation, so entrepreneurship involves a continuous search for new ideas. Then the creative and persistent, so entrepreneurs always look for a new ways to solve old problem. Entrepreneurs are also willing to work until job is done, no matter how long it takes. So also you can see the image where the characteristics of entrepreneurs are given. So profit potential is the likely level of return of compositions for taking on the risk of developing an idea into actual business venture. Motivation: hardworking business owners are incredibly motivated to succeed. Self confidence is required for your as a work as an entrepreneur. Known the value of money. To succeed in any business, an entrepreneur must understand the value of money and cost of things. Leadership qualities required. A single person cannot perform all the tasks, and therefore it is important to bring some more people to do this. And making work from other people, it is a very skillful work, and it comes under leadership. Competitive ability: the world of business is a very competitive environment, and entrepreneur must be aggressive enough to pursue his goal despite having many rivals and competitors. High achievements: it is also important characteristics of entrepreneurship. Then the next one is about open minded. So person should be open minded, means he or she can accept new ideas, think above the level, etc. Importance of the leisure time. However, a good entrepreneur knows when it's time to take a step back from all the rigors of business and enjoy some downtime with their families also. So the next one is session number 4, which is a role of entrepreneurship. So first one, capital formation and economic development. So it is the first role. Entrepreneur plays a premium role promoting development of economy, the mobilizing ideal saving of public and uses their productive area, which helps capital formation and leads to industrial and economic development of a country. So create employment opportunities. So as a entrepreneurship entrepreneur, you need to create employment opportunities for other people's community development. So with your profit or with your work, you need to develop community. So then balance regional growth. In if an entrepreneur set up a unit in rural or semi-urban area, only leads to job opportunity, which is a turn reduce migration from rural to the urban area, also leads to development of infrastructure and other facilities like road transport, education in that area. So let us take example of Lotte MIDC. So due to this MIDC, so many villages or so many towns get improve their quality, good type of roads, good type of water facilities, good type of job opportunities, good type of services such as banks, hotels, then etc. Then transportation facility is also improved due to this MIDC. So when you think about any MIDC, MIDC means it is a Maharashtra state related development corporation. In each and every state there is their own development corporation is there, industrial development corporation. So due to these MIDCs or due to these industries, the area, that particular area get grow in all aspect. So next one, balance regional growth. So it should be a balance improvement of that area, utilization of local and regional resources. So now in case of that industries, they are using some local people as a workers and some outsiders are also there. Then in case of resources also for transport, they have provided facilities to a local people who has their own buses or other vehicles. So and sometimes they are purchasing the companies purchasing their own vehicles also. So it is a utilization of local and regional resources. So this also creates purchasing power in a hand, people thus creating greater demand, which is turns leads to higher industrial development. Then the greater export. Any growing business will eventually want to get started with the export, expand their business to foreign market. It helps economic development since or access to bigger market. For example, Infosys, started by Narayan Murthy, Wipro by Azim Premji, provides software solutions to countries outside India. So when you think about the India, so if Wipro is the top company in case of software, second top company is Infosys. When you think about the government projects, so Wipro take all government projects such as providing facilities for banks, support systems, etc. And in case of Infosys, Infosys is a very good company when you think about the softwares. So in case of all banks in all over India, such as a state bank or other regional banks, such as now in our district there is a RDCC bank. So all these banks currently using software of Infosys, which is a Finacle software for all branches. And in case of head branch, it is a Fincraft software. So why I am telling this that, so when you think about greater export, you need to be develop your products which will stand in a international market also. When you think about our India, we are using so much products which are imported one, from your chips to the your soap also we are using all exported products. Then the next one, lower cost of products, improved standard of living. So the entrepreneurs use high advanced technology and latest technologies which result in low cost of production. thus greater benefits for the customers who get better quality products at a low price, thereby rising their standards of living. Next one, GDP and per capita income. If your country witness economic growth, then its GDP and per capita income also grows. So when you think about current situation of our India, so it is a GDP, I think, goes up to -23. So it is a very bad thing for our country. But so due to industries, we can increase our GDP due to agricultures or due to other service sectors. Our GDP will be improved. So rewards of entrepreneurship, it is a next session. Rewards of entrepreneurship. So first one is a being the boss. So you will be the boss, so it is a position to you as a boss. Next one, doing what you enjoy. So what you like, you can do when you are entrepreneurship. Having opportunities to be creative. So as a employee, you are not able to create your own ideas or apply your own ideas. But when you are a businessman or when you are a entrepreneur, then you can use your opportunities to create your work. Then building an enterprise, so you can build your enterprise, very rewarding achievement. Entrepreneurs are rewarded for assuming risk. So risk factor is very important as per the entrepreneurship is concerned. Entrepreneurs contribute to the economy and helps create jobs. So when you think about so many businessmen such as Ratanji Tata, Reliance Industry is there, Wipro is there, Infosys is there. So all these persons are good entrepreneurs and they have provided lot of job opportunities to the people. And due to this, the improvement their own also is there, and also for their workers or their employees, the improvement is there. So it is also good reward. Then you set your own schedule. So as a businessman or as an entrepreneur, you can schedule your own schedule, work from anywhere. So when you are a businessman or entrepreneur, you can work from anywhere, or you have appointed various type of people such as the managers, then branch managers, production managers, who can handle your business, and you have a time to think new ideas or expand your business to the new cities. So today we have seen about entrepreneur skill. So I think that it is a very fast, but you read this topic, it is a total theory based concept. And it has 5 sessions from a backside. When you consider, it is a rewards of entrepreneurship, means what type of rewards you will get when you are as a businessman. Then role of entrepreneurship means what are the responsibilities of you as a businessman to work in a society. Then characteristics of entrepreneurship, then entrepreneurship development. And the first point was, it was what is a entrepreneurship. So it is about demonstrate the knowledge of distinguished characteristics of entrepreneurship. And in a first point we have seen about business activities, types of business activities, types of business found in community, uh, like that. So today we have finished this topic, entrepreneur skill. You read it 2 or 3 times, and if you have any doubts, please raise it. Thank you.